Yes, of course, today I'm going to break this video up into chapters, so I show you all 6 of these dead drop locations. So if you want to know a specific one, you can just go to that one, hop on there right now. But before you do that, let me tell you, you should know all 6 of these locations because dead drops are kind of OP, to be honest. And I'll explain that to you, well, in 2 seconds. So you do need to know specific dead drop locations, of course, for certain quests. It's like, hey, go get 10 of these and put them in this dead drop. So if you need to know that dead drop location right away, like I said, they're all in chapters. You can fast forward, go get it. But I'm telling you right now, you should know all 6 of them because they're so useful to know. And I knew they were useful, don't get me wrong, but I didn't know how useful until today. When your insured weapon is on cooldown, it's going to take 2 hours for you to get that gun back. But every time you extract with money, that cooldown actually goes down and down and down. But with dead drop, it actually goes down way more. Now, let me explain. So I did 2 extracts today, and one where I dead dropped $500, and then I also extracted with $500 to see the difference. So it was a minute for the dead drop, and then for the cash value extracted, I only got 45 seconds. Now I tried this again with $1,000 because I couldn't really wrap my head around the math then. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not very good at math, okay? I'm Canadian, you know us Canadians, not good at math at all. So now we dead dropped $1,000 and then we extracted with $1,000. The dead drop value was 2 minutes and the extraction value was 1 minute and 30 seconds. We found out as a community that dead dropping will give you 33% more time off your insured weapon cooldown than just extracting with the money. 33% more. That's a lot. That's quite a lot actually. Now having that information, we're able to get some sort of formula so that we can always know how much we're going to get time-wise if we extract or if we dead drop. Listen, it wasn't from me, it was from the community. The community did this all, so thank you guys. Thank you so much. So if you extract, you multiply that number by 0.0015, where if you dead drop, you multiply that number by 0.0020, and that's how many minutes you're going to get off of your timer. And to be honest, there's no reason to hoard a whole bunch of money unless you need to go to a bunch of buy stations and grab some stuff. So here's the thing. If you're not buying stuff from buy stations, always, if you're near a dead drop, just throw it there, especially if your weapon's on cooldown. That's the most important part. If your weapon's on cooldown, it really doesn't matter, really, to be honest. But if your first weapon's on cooldown, second weapon's on cooldown, use this. So now I'm going to show you all the dead drops, and I'm going to show you my little like weird ways of remembering where they are on the map. But if you don't know and you need a refresher, I use wzbattlebuddy.com. It'll be in the links down below. It's a great website. I really like it to find specific spawn point locations or just specific locations in general, and you'll see why. It's really high definition. The first dead drop I'm going to be showing you guys is the Mazrah City one, and that is located right here. But to remember where it always is, I always look at this building formation across the street. It looks like a pair of glasses staring at the dead drop location, and that's exactly what you're always going to be looking for, is the glasses staring at the dead drop location across the street, and it's just in the back alley, but I'm going to show you right now. We're right next to the bridge. All you have to do is when you're next to the bridge and you're across this river from the glasses, you go down this back alley, and straight ahead of us is the dead drop. It's right there. It does glow white, so you will be able to know what is the dead drop. Behind it is this little location. If you want, you can just loot it, put the stuff in the dead drop, but just know that there are going to be a lot of AI here. So, you know, get in, get out. The Sod City shopping center is quite easy to get to. All you have to know is what is the shopping center, to be honest. So it's right here. Here's Sod City. And then this is the parking structure, so the parkade. And then this is the shopping center itself. And then in between here, just next to the shopping center, is going to be your dead drop location. And I'm going to show you that in the game right now. So we're just on top of the parkade, like I said, and the shopping center is just across from us. You can actually get to the roof if you want and inside without a key, But what's more important is the dead drop. It's just on the outside here. You see there's the green and the one lit up. This is the dead drop, the one that's lit up white here. And there's your dead drop. Be on the lookout for other players because there is a mission where you have to kill 3 other players at this mall. So sometimes there are people lurking in the parkade or at the top of the mall itself. So just, you know, have your spidey senses tingling here. The location of the Sammman Cemetery dead drop is pretty easy to get to because you're going to be relying on something that never ever changes, and that is these 2 gas stations right here. Now, as you can see, this light brown road is the main railroad track. This is the main roadway for Mazrah to get around the whole map, right? So what you're going to be doing to get to this dead drop is you're going to be looking for these 2 gas stations that are across the street from each other and are competing. So once you get to here, you just take a left. Now let me show you. So we are in the deep of it. We just took that left, like I said. And as you can see, look, you want to look at not the first row of houses, but the second row. And it's right there. Oh, hold on 2 seconds.
A few minutes later.
So like I said, you're going to be looking at not the first row closest to the train tracks, but the second row. And then you're going to be looking at this cute little house right there. And that's where you're going to find the dead drop. It's just behind that cute little house all on its own. It has like a little nook even for it in the map. That's where you're going to find, look, you can see it. There's like a little nook for it. See, we're in the little nook. That's where the dead drop location is for the cemetery. The Rohan oil dead drop's actually not in Rohan oil itself. It's actually a little more west. So it's just outside. You don't have to worry about, you know, getting the AI crushing you. But what you are going to be on the lookout for is just these 2 big buildings. And just to let you know, this is a hospital right here, which has great loot. But what you're going to be looking for is across the street from the hospital, these 2 big buildings. So we are leaving the hospital itself right now. On our left are 2 tents. They're green, but the 2 buildings are in this fence location. And here it is. It's just outside of those 2 big buildings. You can see in my map in the top left, it's a quite simple and easy dead drop to find. I don't think it's anything special, but yeah, pretty straightforward. The Sharim pass is actually a pretty difficult one. There's not many markings that you can like figure out to go to. It's in this like weird junkyard, but what I will say is here's the airport. It's across the street, and on the second gas station, you just want to go straight up, almost to, I would say north here, right? But it's not really in the pass itself. It's just right here. Let me show you what it does kind of look like. I'll show you one thing. There is like this little shopping mall right here. It's like this big building that's like a shopping mall front. Behind the shopping mall front is this junkyard. There's a bunch of destroyed vehicles and smoking vehicles, as you can tell, and it's just on the backside of here. As you can see, the glowing white bin, that's your dead drop. And it's probably the most difficult one to find, I would say, because there's not many landmarks near it. But you know what? As long as you go north, I would say from that gas station, you will find it. This is an auto shop. I'm not buying anything here. The last dead drop is the Mawizeh Marshlands. I don't know if I'm saying that. The Mawizeh Marshlands dead drop. It is right here after the bridge. So what you're going to do is, this is the main Marshlands area. To the left of it is a bridge just before you get to Mazrah City. And there's going to be a gas station on your left, and it's just behind the gas station. This one's pretty straightforward, but again, like always, I'm going to show you in the game. We are just rolling up here just after the bridge. To the left is where the gas station is. I'm just going to creep here because I don't really feel like fighting. I'm just trying to get to the end of the video, to be honest, for you guys. So here is that gas station just after the bridge, and just behind it is that beautiful, beautiful dead drop. Thank you so much for watching this whole thing, and just a daily reminder that I'm not giving away anything in this video in the comment section or any of my other videos. Those are just bot trolls trying to get your money. Don't fall for it. If I was ever to do a giveaway, it would be on my Twitch channel. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We always do something fun in the comment section so that I know you're one of the 30% that watch this video all the way through. So in today's question and comment down below is, what is your favorite type of soda, Coke, or whatever you call it, pop? I call it pop. So what do you call it actually? And what is your favorite type? Mine's Coke Zero. I'm addicted to Coke Zero right now, but next to that would be Dr. Pepper. So thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. Hit the bell. We're almost at 100K. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.